Hi, Tony Sells here. We got another great line, another great show. We're actually in a state we've never been before in Connecticut. We've found another great technology company that's doing some incredibly dynamic things in a very different way. I mean, how this country is really utilizing technology and how that's going to be really a force for our continued growth is really exciting. And I have Tenell Rhodes, who's the Senior Vice President of General Digital, which actually has a very specific niche that they're serving into the federal space, into air traffic control. And what is it that you guys do there? I mean, I've been on the site a couple times now, and it's really a very robust kind of offering that you're delivering into a very niche service. Is that fair to know?
It is a fair assessment. We do have a pretty diverse group of customers. However, the largest concentration is the federal space in the form of air traffic control, like you said, FAA and other countries' version of the FAA,
Sure.
as well as the Defense Department in the US and foreign militaries of the same type.
And so they come to you and they have a problem, and that problem is what?
They typically are looking for a flat panel display system that is not available in a commercial marketplace. So they can't go to Walmart, Best Buy, or any other off-the-shelf company, go to Tiger Direct or Dell and buy a product that meets all of their requirements, whether sunlight readability, night vision goggle compatibility, susceptibility to water, humidity, shock, and vibration are their common woes, and they need a product that can survive these environments.
And I think it's like, I think you guys are doing one of really the most intelligent business models in the game right now. You have these components and you're customizing and configuring those components to deliver a solution to a client. So you're consulting your rep and services, and then you're ending with a product, and then you're delivering that on a consistent basis. So you build very loyal customers by wrapping some intelligence and some services around a product that already exists. Is that fair?
That is fair. That's exactly it.
And how did you guys get into this game? How did this come about?
Well, two professors at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, or also called the Graduate Center, they started a company on their own because they were working in industry for quite a few years and then worked in academia for quite a few years and realized the bureaucracy of large organizations, whether academic or commercial, is unbearable, and they wanted to start their own company and have some fun. So they created what they called a technology sandbox, called it General Digital Corporation, and decided that they would solve problems in industry. So they would give intelligent lectures around the country, and companies would eat it up and say, here, solve my problem. We can't figure it out. We don't have the time and the internal resources to dedicate to the problem. So here you go. Here's a contract for $100,000 or $1 million. Make this work, and they would do so.
And Tenell, it's like it's teach marketing, really, right? I mean, it's like finding and solving this problem and being the subject matter expert that's best suited to make that to offer that solution, and then taking what's out there that's available and configuring it to solve it. I mean, that's really what built your guys' reputation and why you've been able to survive over the years, right? It's why you've grown. It's because you started by seeing and changing the worldview that the client had originally, and showing them what could be done and how you could take this off the shelf stuff and configure it in a way that delivered them a solution. Is that kind of speaking to what you guys have done?
Pretty much. Where we started off doing the individual consultation and offering customized solutions in the form of writing software, coming up with mechanical products, and mechanical products for the customer based on their specs. But over time, we filled in our in-between contract time by developing our own product. And that had its spin-off variations, and that had its spin-off variations. And over time, customers will come to us and say, hey, I like that product, but can you change this or that or some other aspect? And then that created new standard products. So now we have a very deep and wide standard product offering, which generates more custom products. And in addition, we offer electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, software engineering, compliance, and optical engineering, and forms a full complement of services where pretty much anything you want, if it's possible within the world of physics, we deliver.
Wow. So, and you did that just by listening to the client, right? I mean, you listened to the client, you asked yourself, can this work? How do we fix it? Instead of saying, no, it doesn't fit into our model, our profit center, what have you, you didn't try to jam a square peg into a round hole. You made yourself round. And I think that's really what, there's so many B2B plays that are out there right now that are trying to jam everything into that round hole, where there's companies like you that are really evolving to be the best they can for their clients rather than trying to force their clients to be best for them. I mean, that's just talking to you guys in the beginning. That's really what I've seen. Where do you see the future for you and your space? Where's that going?
Well, there are quite a few competitors along the lines of our company. Of course, we like to think we're the best, but we don't think we're the best because of our own assessment. This is what our customers tell us. They actually look at the other competitors, some of them larger, some of them smaller, some of them to the left and right on a similar level. But what they like about us is what you described. We actually listen to what you want. We try not to give you what we want. And in addition, our staying power, our evolution and continual commitment to the technology itself. We go to forums, we go to conferences, and just continue to evolve as opposed to just trying to make a buck. Right. So the future for us is continuing to evolve with the technology, understanding it, and pushing the technology forward ourselves. Yep. Adding on different capabilities and parallel technologies that may not seem like they match, but actually incorporating them together in ways that might not have been imagined or seemingly necessary. Right. But now people can't do without them.
Right. And I think, that, when I look at you guys, I mean, I think that it's small versus big, right? There are some big, humongous businesses that are in your space, but they're never going to have the agility and the ability to create and to innovate and to customize and to evolve to service the needs that your clients bring you. And that's really what you've been able to do. And I mean that in the best way possible, right? It's small versus big. Small will always take down big on the innovation side. They're not built to do it. And, big kills innovation. It kills non-conforming, right? And that's why this bleeding edge that you're on, that you continue to stay on, leads to that leading edge. And if you continue to do that, you guys are going to, see the success that you've seen over the years and continue to grow. I appreciate you being on the show, man.
Sure, you're welcome. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.